차 타고 도착한 것까지 한 것 같은데. 빨라. 어? 오, 뭐야? 일로 오는 거 아닌가? 뭐야 이거? 와, 차 타고 들어가는 건가? 안 들어가 주는데. 어떻게 해야 될지 모르겠네. 아까 빨간 로봇 부셨을 때 해야 되는 건데. 왜 안 죽지? 너무 안 죽어.
I'm on it. I'm on it. Shields disabled.
Watch shields.
아!
Watch out!
일단 주고. 됐다. 얘 살아나네? 한번 죽었다가. 저장아. 안되네. 오.
User alert. All Peak 15 facilities have suffered a great deal of damage. Biohazard materials present throughout facility. Virtual intelligence user interface offline.
We'll need to get the reactors back online.
저장. 아니 아까 걔는 뭐 미사일을 날려. 약간 파크라이 1이 생각나게 하는. 맞아. 아무것도 없네. 와, 되게 빡세네.
What moron installed these turrets facing backwards?
They want to keep their people in as much as they want to keep others out.
오, 실패할 뻔. 왜 나 안 돌아서지? 원래 돌아섰던 것 같은데.
Take cover!
뭐야?
What was that? What was that?
Probably debris. Have a panic attack. I'll protect you.
뭐야 저거는? 알리샤 타르타코브스키 그것의 마지막이었습니다. 더 이상 화물을 전송하지 않습니다. 한 달 전에 보낸 3개의 화물이 마케톤 시스템에서 사라졌습니다. 그들은 너무 느리고 너무 어리석었습니다. 오직 그레고어만이 화물을 조사할 수 있다며 그는 내가 원하는 것을 얻을 것이고 어떤 용병도 그를 막을 수 없게 됩니다. 뭔 소리야? 번역기인데? 오.
What were those things?
오 됐어.
Damned if I know. Someone in this mountain does.
어디에 맞는 거야 도대체? 뭐야? 뭐야? 게임이 갑자기 하드코어가 됐어.
A backup power system, Commander. It must.
Critical startup error. Virtual intelligence user interface offline. Manual boot required.
뭐야? 작동하지 않습니다. 당신은 수동으로 데이터 뱅크를 재설정하거나 옴니지를 사용 및 손상된 시스템. 뭔 소리지? 뭐 하는 거야? 가운데로 움직이는 건가? 왜 안 돼? 뭔지 모르겠네. 헐? 1코어 1이 손상됐습니다. 모두 표 2 또는 3으로 이동시키세요. 중단을 및 스킵을. 아. 무슨 법칙에 의해서 움직이는 건지 잘 모르겠다. 무슨 법칙이지 이게? 뭐야?
It looks like you're trying to restore this facility. Would you like help?
You're the virtual intelligence that runs this place?
This system is monitored to respond to the name Mira. May I ask your name?
Commander Shepard. I work for the Citadel Special Tactics and Reconnaissance.
One moment, please. Council authority confirmed. You are entitled to secure access of all systems. Please note that queries relating to corporate secrets require privileged access. Privileged access is only available to binary helix executives. This system is ready to process queries. You may access me at any holographic interface within Peak 15.
I need to find Matriarch Benezia.
Lady Benezia departed on the passenger tramway to the Rift Station subsidiary labs. User alert. The tramway system is currently inoperable.
What's the situation here?
One moment, please. Diagnostics in progress. Critical failure. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger tram systems are offline. Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
Do you know why the reactor was shut down?
I'm sorry, but I was offline at the time. Shutdown could occur if reactor breach seems likely, or in the case of catastrophic laboratory containment failure. Emergency guidelines suggest the frigid environment will kill biological contagions. It may also damage mechanical ones.
Turn off the heat and hope the cold puts whatever you've unleashed to sleep.
What do I need to do to get the power back on?
The valves to the helium-3 fuel line must be opened. This can be done at the controls on the reactor assembly proper.
What are the landlines and why are they disabled?
The landlines connect my mainframes here at Central Station to the various sub-facilities of Peak 15. This allows the crew to remotely access my databases from the comfort and security of their labs. When emergency protocols were implemented within the hot labs, the cabling was automatically ejected.
How do I reconnect the landlines?
The landlines are designed for easy reconnection. The router for the landlines is on the roof of operations. Simply activate the controls and the hardware will reconnect and reboot automatically.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Tell me what occurred immediately before you shut down.
Stage 1 alert issued at Hot Labs. Contaminants released from Laboratory Pod Gamma. Emergency protocols implemented. Stage 2 alert issued at Hot Labs. Isolation tube breached. Tram shut down. Landline to Hot Labs disconnected. Stage 3 alert issued locally. Contaminants in tram tunnels. Station shutdown and evacuation initiated. Code Omega sent.
What sort of contaminants escaped?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
The creatures we've encountered here, did they come from the labs?
I'm sorry, Commander. Inquiries related to our research require privileged access. Only executives of Binary Helix have that level of clearance.
Why were you taken offline?
In the event, Peak 15 must be sterilized for security purposes. My program and data are purged.
They kill you if something goes wrong?
My systems are permanently disabled. To be killed, I would need to be alive. I am merely a database program.
I need instructions on how to repair the station.
Critical failure. Main reactor shutdown in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. Critical failure. Landline connections are Report complete. Do you have an additional system status query?
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
뭐야? 반응로로 가야 되잖아.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Now entering main reactor. User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures.
몇 번 나오는
Manual
거죠?
restart required.
야,
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
Lost shield!
빨리 살아나.
User alert. Main
Ooh.
reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
왜 안 살아나지?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
우와!
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
I've lost shields!
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with
아,
emergency
최악
containment
쉽다. 뒤에 있을 줄
procedures.
몰랐다.
Manual restart required. Alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections.
아하.
I've lost shields! Shepard's been hit!
뭐야, 아, 소름 돋네. 오,
User alert. Main
안 돼,
reactor
일어나.
shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
친구 어떻게 치료해주지? 뭐야 이거? 내 친구 반토막 난 건가?
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
외적 경보 발령. 다음 같은 메시지가 엑스트라넷을 통해 여러 사람에게 송신되었습니다. 수배를 위해 추가 감시를 하고 있는 상황입니다. 바이오틱 동지여, 우리는 당신이 우리와 고난을 함께 공유하고 있는 존재이기 때문에 이 서신을 보낸다. 우리를 이해하는 사람은 소수이며 우리 존재를 용인하는 사람은 그보다 더 적다. 우리는 뭉쳐야 한다. 우리만이 새 세상을 건설하는 것이다. 호킹 에타 성단으로 와 우리와 함께하라. 우리가 뭉쳐야만 우리에게 대한 부당한 처사를 바로잡을 수 있을 것이다. 진짜 너무 싫어해.
Good to go, Commander.
User alert. Main reactor shut down in accordance with emergency containment procedures. Manual restart required.
여기는 막힌 길이군. 들어가자. 게러스 살아났나 드디어?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
클리어됐구나. 오케이, 나이스. 렉스 안 돼.
User alert.
이렇게 수리되는 거야?
Online. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
뭐야? 이제 돌아가서 옥상으로 가야겠지.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
뭐야?
User alert. Landline connections are disabled.
아, 잘못 썼다.
Passenger trams are offline.
여기가 뭔데요, 여긴가? 저장.
Now exiting to the roof. User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are... User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline.
와. 죽었다. 아. 그걸 어떻게 해야 되는 거야? 오.
User alert. Landline connections are disabled. Passenger trams are offline. Connections are disabled. Passenger trams are off.
아, 이거 너무 미쳤어. 오.
User
뭔가 레벨 3 아이템을 얻었는데? 엣지 스트라이커 3와 엣지 3. 엣지가 낫네. 이게 더 좋나? 아, 못 쓰네. 중형이라 못 쓰는구나. 우리 애들이 죽고 있어. 아까 그게 더 멋있긴 한데. 뭐야 이 파워레인저 같이 생긴 건. 딱 내 방이야.
Think we're good, Commander.
아주 소리가 나는데?
Now entering main reactor. All systems functioning within accepted tolerances.
뭐야?
Connections restored. Processing new data. User alert. Unable to connect to hot lab facilities.
What's this about loose contaminants?
Dangerous biological agents are present in the tramway decontamination chamber. The tram station has been sealed in the interest of crew safety. Activation of the fail-safe plasma jets is recommended prior to access.
How do I activate the failsafe system?
Controls for the fail-safe systems are located in the security checkpoint outside decontamination. User alert. The fail-safe system is currently inoperable.
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
Give me a status report on the hot labs.
I am sorry. The network connections to the labs have been damaged. Data is limited.
Give me an overview of the facility.
The hot labs isolate dangerous biological or cybernetic contaminants during development. The complex is built within a glacier. In the event of an accident, it can be irradiated and sunk into the ice.
What's the status of Rift Station?
Rift Station has been locked down by the staff. There are presently no contaminants within the facility.
The staff is alive then?
Yes, though the number of personnel is below the official staff count.
Why is Rift Station locked down?
Emergency procedures require each facility to isolate itself to prevent the spread of contagion. It would also appear that there are several employees quarantined for medical treatment.
If it's locked down, will I be able to enter?
The passenger trams can bring you to the facility. Further access will be at the discretion of the security forces there.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
근데 여기 왜 왔지 또? 여기 와도 될 게 아닌데. 이렇게 길어. 여긴가?
Now entering decontamination and transit hub. User alert. Loose contaminants in the decontamination chamber. Access to passenger tramway is inadvisable.
They're locked.
죽었네?
Control group, loosen them. They're in. Can't escape. The tunnels now. We're sorry. The leads couldn't get to the struck. Get out while you can.
He killed himself because he was part of whatever happened here?
Among my people, a suicide's body would be left for scavengers. The Nathak will get to him eventually.
Online, connected to subsidiary facilities. How may I assist you?
Tell me what happened here.
I'm sorry, but I need a more specific query.
That's all I need right now.
Very well, Commander. Logging you out.
뭐야 저거. 죽었네.
Departing Central Station. Destination, Rift Station.
어허. 됐다.
Now arriving at Rift Station, Binary Helix Research Facility.
엘트랄리스 대령?
Stand down.
오, 아군이다.
We couldn't be sure what was on the tram.
Can those things work a train's controls?
Hell if I know. I'm not assuming any goddamn thing. Look, you're human and that's enough that I won't shoot, but I'd like to know who you are.
My name is Shepard. I'm a Spectre.
Huh. I won't look a heavily armed horse in the mouth. The aliens overran the hot labs last week. Only Han Olar got out, and he ain't all there anymore. The first we knew, the bastards were clawing into my command post. We had a lot more staff then.
We've never seen anything like them. What do you know?
I'm no xenobiologist. They're fast, vicious, and there's a hell of a lot of them. The board sent an Asari to clean up the mess. She went to the hot labs yesterday. We haven't heard from her since.
Venezia. Is she still over there?
I don't know. I don't see what one person could do. There's an emergency elevator out by the trams. This card will let you activate it.
아하.
Can take you down to the hot labs. Oh, and if you need any first aid, Dr. Cohen's downstairs in the med bay.
Tell me about Rift Station.
I can't talk about everything. What do you need to know?
Tell me about the defenses here.
Secure enough that you shouldn't poke in corners.
I was just impressed with your operation. Being able to weather a week of assaults is no mean feat.
Only the best get assigned to high-security facilities like this. What impresses me most is the turrets, alarms, and cameras. They're all routed through a central location out by the quarantine labs. One guy can lock down the whole facility. Security hub's the last logical fallback, and we'd have cover from the turrets all the way.
What kind of research is done here?
Beats me. I'm not supposed to know. So long as people don't start dying, it's not my problem.
What can you tell me about the aliens?
Ask Dr. Olar. He's the only one who made it out of the hot labs. He's the only Volus left in here.
볼루스인?
I need to know more about the situation in the hot labs.
The facility's off the network. The only way to find out would be to send scouts down the elevator, and I won't send my people to their death.
Did the aliens come from inside the facility, or did they attack from outside?
You want my personal opinion? Labs like that exist to do stupid crap that gets people killed.
Tell me about the structure of the hot labs.
It's built into one of the glaciers further down the mountain. Real old, thick, stable one. Something goes wrong, they heat it up and sink it into the ice. Normally, the crew gets to the labs using a tram from Central Station. We've got an elevator that connects directly, but it's for emergency use only. Listen. I'm not sending my people down there. It's too dangerous. You understand?
You're certain the matriarch is still in the hot labs?
She hasn't come back here. You came through Central Station, so she ain't there.
How are your people holding up?
We weren't expecting the initial wave. They made it inside. We lost some good people. Those of us left are short-handed. We've kept order by long shifts and stems. I don't like it, but I don't see an alternative.
근데 여기 뭐 약간
You're certain the
She
matriarch.
hasn't come back here. You came through
아포칼립스
Central
느낌이야?
Station,
I've
so
got
she
work to
ain't.
do.
Yeah, I hear that. Hell! Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
왜 한 방이냐고.
Hold the line!
Man the perimeter!
Go, go, go! Go, go, go! Enemies everywhere!
또 죽었어?
Thanks for the help. Every few hours, a group comes up the tram tunnel. It's actually better since we locked down the elevator.
They always attack here? It's an obvious kill zone.
Their only other option is over the mountain and down through the ducts, and they freeze like everyone else. I don't know why they keep throwing themselves against our defenses. Even animals should learn not to stick their noses where it hurts.
I'd kill for a P204. Just hold down the trigger and zap.
Something you need?
I've got work to do.
You and me both.
여기만 길인가? 저장하자.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
Where did they come from? Were they in the lab? I never went in the high security areas.
That stain in the corner is where Ellie died. I wanted to ask her out, but I never...
My contract was up. I was going home.
Look at the guard over there. Look at his hands. See them twitching?
They'll be coming for me. I know they will.
If the bugs don't get us, one of Ventralis's people is gonna flip out and kill us.
That matriarch's dead. Everyone's dead over there.
어?
I tried to tell her, but she pressed down on my brains.
You're not gonna go to the hot labs, are you?
What?
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
Think you could translate that into galactic?
It's a genetic thing. Forget it.
You're a member of the science teams?
Recently transferred, yes.
What do you do here?
Molecular genetics. I specialize in biotic-enhanced allele-specific hybridization.
That's a bit technical for me.
I am very good at tracking inherited variations in genetic sequences. I'm sure you would find it quite dull.
You seem less upset at this situation than the others.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation you interrupted.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University of Arraeus. Is there anything in particular you want to know, or should I just spout random facts?
No need to be so rude.
You are interrupting my meditations. Precisely how rude must I be to convince you to leave?
You seem less upset at this situation.
That is one of the virtues of the meditation.
Tell me about yourself.
I am Alestia Ialis from the University.
Did I interrupt something?
I was meditating. I suppose to a species as brash as yours, it would appear to be inattention.
Do you know Matriarch Benezia?
Do you know President Huerta of Earth? I did not think so.
Benezia passed through here. You didn't see her?
I saw her. You asked if I knew her. I do not.
That's all for now.
Then...
Science pukes. Just bug out and leave to die. Their fault anyway.
Uncertain. I welcome you.
What?
Cautiously. I am curious to know what you're doing here.
I was sent here to find an Asari matriarch.
Surprised? One has visited recently. Furtively. There are rumors she has gone to the hot lab. For now, with forced cheer, I still have a limited supply of equipment to sell.
This doesn't seem like the time for commerce.
With nervous amusement. I have nothing else to do. Why not continue to run my kiosk?
Let's have a look.
Regretfully, most of my stock is being appropriated by Captain Ventralis.
야, 메디젤은 안 파나?
What? No! Sorry. I haven't had much sleep since the attack. Is there something you need?
I'm looking for an Asari.
Asari? Well, there's Dr. Ialis over there. There's also our guest, Lady Benezia. Captain Ventralis might know where she is.
What sort of work do you do here?
I can't say. I signed a non-disclosure agreement. If we survive, I'd like to keep my job. The location is terrible, but the pay is better than any other commercial lab.
You're not happy on Peak 15?
The outside world doesn't exist here, just walls of ice and rock. There's only the work, the discovery. It's easy to forget why science is guided by ethics. Maybe we're paying for that now.
왜 윤리가 과학을 이끌어야 하는지.
What do you know about the hot labs?
Nothing. I didn't work there. As far as I know, Han Olar was the only survivor.
Is he in the medical ward?
No, he's staying in the science team's quarters. Be gentle with him. He had a trying experience.
What do you do here?
I'm a toxicologist. I can't talk about my work. Not that I'm doing anything since the accident.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about what happened. Not here. Too public. Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
There was an accident here?
I can't talk about... Talk to Dr. Cohen in the medical ward. He was the project lead.
How are you holding up?
It would be petty to complain after showering off a coworker's brain. None of us have had enough sleep since the attack. Of course, not all of us have guns.
I'll talk to you later.
Remember to report any suspicious noises.
이게 뭐야?
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
뭐야? 뭐야? 알았어. 뭐야? 씨, 짜증나.
These noises.
Got a smoke? We're all out.
가볼까?
Hang on. What do you want?
I've had a long day. Don't piss me off.
Yes, I'm sorry. I haven't had.
잠깐만. 부선장님 아니야? 황혜자님 여기 계세요.
What happened to these people?
They're suffering from a toxin. There was an accident. I have a non-disclosure agreement. I shouldn't discuss it with anyone outside of the company.
But you're going to, because I might be able to help.
I'd like to think that the company finds our lives more valuable than their secrets. You know Mira, the VI for Peak 15? She handles the safety protocols for our experiments here.
We reactivated her on our way through Central Station.
That was you? I'm grateful. Until she came online, the automatic equipment wouldn't work. We lost the connection to Mira in the middle of an experiment and the quarantine failed. These three were exposed to a toxin, something we were working on.
I understand your caution, but I need details. What you say won't go beyond these walls.
It's a bioweapon, based on an exotic life form discovered on the frontier. They wanted something that
이
could kill the
미래에도
creature.
생물학
There was
무기라.
no profit in something that kills one species on the frontier. We kept working on it and adapted it to affect more species. Thoros B is highly infectious, but can't pass from one person to another, like a biowar attack without a
오,
pandemic
그런 게
spread.
있다니.
It doesn't matter how safe you make it. Biological weapons are illegal.
Militaries, governments, they'll get this kind of weapon one way or another, and we're trying to limit the damage. I know you can't see that.
You made this but can't cure it. Don't you people take notes?
Our first priority was getting it working. We were close to synthesizing an antidote when Mira went down. Our notes and equipment are locked in the quarantine labs. Captain Ventralis doesn't want to risk more contamination.
Is he right to keep people out?
No, the toxin has a brief period of viability. After that, it breaks down into simple protein chains. But he won't listen to me.
I'll talk to him. Maybe I can convince him to let me try.
I can't ask you to do this officially, but if you can do anything, I'd appreciate it.
What will it take to get the cure for these people?
The quarantine labs are near the science team's quarters. Once you're in there, look for our notes. It should just be a matter of following our processes.
How's the science team holding up?
Better than Ventralis' guards. They've been on alert since the first attack. I've been administering stims at their request. But every species needs to sleep. They're getting twitchy.
하긴 그렇게 저렇게 계속 공격을
Are you
해오면
the doctor here?
I'm our doctor, but not the doctor. My specialty is microbiology, not first aid. We had a medic, Dr. Salah, but we lost him. The automatics can handle basic treatment. Mira runs them.
Talk to you later.
예, 어쨌든 인공지능이 결국엔 해내야 되는 거구만.
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
Think you could run that equipment for us?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
와,
This system is online and ready to provide emergency services.
What are you doing over here?
I administrate the systems of all of the various Peak 15 facilities.
What treatments have been attempted?
I'm afraid treatment is not possible. An unknown toxin is present within the tissues of each patient.
What's wrong with these people?
Accessing logs. They were in the midst of an experiment when the shutdown began.
When you were taken offline.
Without my program to administrate containment procedures, a quarantine breach occurred.
What's wrong with these people?
Without my program to administrate containment procedures...
Think you could run that equipment?
Certainly, Commander. One moment, please.
야, 이 원몸을 한 다음에 나타나질 않아. 저장 한번 하자. 아까 전 공격받으면 얘네 다 적이 되는 건가? 크기도 해라.
You're not part of the crew. Call me Shepard. I'm a Spectre, sent by the Citadel.
There aren't any human specters.
허허.
Look, Plague doesn't care who you are. This lab is under quarantine.
그게 나라고 임마.
Gotta keep the mood light. I mean, if you don't laugh, you'll... yeah, you just have to.
뭐야 이거?
I used to have nightmares like this. Too many cheap horror vids before lights out.
I should have taken my vacation. No.
We were running on batteries before the connection to set.
It could be worse, right? I could be one of those guys in the med.
I'm more afraid of the guards now. They've been getting twitchy.
한 올라랑 얘기를 해보지.
You came to find out about them, didn't you?
You mean those things out there?
Yes. I'm the only survivor from the hot lab, you know.
I need to know more about those things out there.
About the Rachni?
Don't screw with me, they can't be Rachni.
Where did they come from?
They found it in a derelict ship. An egg. Waiting since the last battles. They brought it here.
Shut up! God, you want to get us killed?
I don't have any control over who lives or dies here. Do you?
If you're gonna be crazy, be the quiet kind.
Crazy? I'm sane. God, am I sane?
I need to know everything about the Rachni.
I told you all I can. We brought the Rachni back from the dead. In retrospect, a bad decision.
뭐야?
I heard you were at the hot labs. How did you make it out alive?
I killed her.
Answer the question.
Doctors on Muir.
든든하구만.
We were going to lunch when the alarms went off. I ran into the tram, and I closed the doors. She banged on the window once, then they sliced her to pieces. Her head came apart like a melon.
어이.
I closed the door. I killed her.
If you hadn't, you'd be dead too.
Of course. That is perfectly true.
Could Matriarch Benezia survive in the hot labs?
It's possible. The specimens were sensitive to biotics.
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
뭐야 얻은 게 없어.
I told you to leave.
What?
I heard you were at the...
Answer the
I closed the door. I
Tell
killed
me
her.
what you know. I'll make your survival.
You think I want absolution?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
I used to have nightmares like this.
여긴 아닌가?
You know what's in there? You want to kill us all?
Something you need?
I've heard about the problems in the quarantine lab. I'd like to recover the toxin cure.
God, I wish we could help those guys. I really do, but we can't risk contamination now.
We're not part of your defense plans. We're consuming extra rations, extra Medigel.
Yeah, but you also have extra guns. All right, you want to gamble with your life, you're not under my command. I'll have the guard let you in, but he'll lock the door behind you. He'll run a full scan before he'll let you out. If there are any anomalies, you stay in there.
If that's the only way you'll let us in, I agree.
I'll radio ahead to let the guard know. Good luck.
I've got work to do.
오케이.
You and me both.
Captain tell you about the hot labs? I wouldn't go there. Bug Central.
여기까지 오게 하다니. 이제 가는 건가?
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
What do you want? I have Ventralis's permission to go in there.
Yeah, he radioed. He also said you have to prove you're not contaminated to get out. You got a death wish? You should stand watches on the barricade.
무슨 던져 들어가는 느낌.
Your mission ends here, Shepard.
뭐야?
We'll see about that, bitch.
What happened to Ventralis's man?
I didn't have permission to come in. He got in my way. I
어쩐지
was ordered to
이상하더라.
eliminate you should the opportunity arise. And here you are, trapped in this lab. Weapons free!
Now it's fun.
On the shield!
그러니까 안 죽어. 이건가? 죽었나? 아까 사라졌지? 어려워. 메디젤이나 주지. 뭐야? 껐다 켜봐야겠다. 야, 쟤만 죽인 거야? 아, 불편. 너무 궁금하니까 한번 해봐야겠다.
Warning, Watchdog protocol is active.
You must die!
Hold the line!
Go, go, go! Take him down!
어?
Just the way I like 'em.
You must die!
I will destroy you. I will destroy you.
오!
We got them all, Shepard.
됐어. 이렇게 되면 어떻게 되는 거지? 나는 당국이 뭐라 하던 상관하지 않겠습니다. 그것들에게는 무언가 이상이 생긴 것은 틀림없습니다. 식민지가 아무 이유 없이 통신을 하지 않을 이유가 없단 말입니다. 관리자가 아무런 조치를 취하지 않는다면 내가 알아서 하레스 감마성단으로 가고야 말겠습니다. 개소리야. 뭐야 여기?
You must die. Over there. You must die.
아, 안 맞아. 돌아왔네? 뭐야, 죽었잖아. 죽은 시체가 왜 공격을 하는 거 도대체? 어?
We got them all, Shepard.
먹어보소. 그냥 뚫었네. 뭐야? 일로 왔는데 내가?
You do not know the privilege of being a mother. There is power in
저구나.
creation. To shape a life, turn it toward happiness or despair. Her children were to be ours, raised to hunt and slay Saren's enemies. Have you faced an Asari commando unit before? Few humans have.
You won't look so smug with a hole in your head.
Your insolence is a poor mask for your fear.
나 저장 안 했는데. 뭐야? 와. 뭐야 씨. 너무 멀리서부터 저장이 안 됐어.
Is that the cure? You did it?
That Asari scientist, the one in the mess hall, she just tried to kill us.
Alestia? That's unbelievable. Well, I don't know much about her. She arrived a month ago. One of the shareholders pulled strings to get her here.
Let me guess. Saren the Spectre.
Yes. I think that was the name. I don't pay attention to the other research teams. Look, the guards, they've been more on edge since you got here. I think they were expecting you. And there are more labs in the back. The guards won't even let me back there, just people with clearance.
What about the maintenance area? Do you have access to that?
The maintenance area? Yes, take my pass, but there's just snow back there. Let me see that file. An extension on Phelps' work? I thought he was on the right track. I can't thank you enough that... Oh, God, what a cliche. You saved their lives, do you know that?
Could you spare a few medical packs? They're worth their weight in gold up here.
You didn't get these from me. Ventrolus wanted them saved for his people. I need to administer this. Thanks again.
오, 말하는 게 더 좋은 건가?
Been counting your kills? I'm up to 24. Krogan, Hanar, these things. Doesn't matter what color they are, or how many legs they have. They're all out to screw us.
What?
I'll be leaving now.
Yeah.
근데 제 보스전 너무 센데? 됐나? 뭐야?
Dead and done, just the way I like 'em.
Warning. Watchdog protocol is active.
도장.
You must die!
Lost shield! Shepard's been hit! Enemy is everywhere! Go, go, go! Go, go, go!
폭스야? 나 안 맞아. 우와.
Look out!
나와. 안 되지. 아. 어차피 싸워야 되는 건데 퀘스트 완료하는 거냐 아니냐의 차이구만. 결국에는 선택지가 아니었다 이 말이야. 도장.
you do not know.
아하. 이 와중에 아, 뭐 얼마나 나오는 거야 이거? 다 썼어 이제? 뭐야?
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable. My mind is filled with his light. Everything is clear.
Start talking, Benezia. What's Saren's next move?
말할 것
I will not
같느냐?
betray him. You will. You.
왜 저래?
You must listen. Saren still whispers in my mind. I can fight his compulsions briefly, but the
갑자기?
indoctrination is strong.
Why are you able to break free of his control now?
I sealed a part of my mind away from the indoctrination, saving it for a moment when I could help destroy him. It will not last long.
How can he compel you? He's not even here.
People are not themselves around Saren. You come to idolize him, worship him. You would do anything for him. The key is Sovereign, his flagship. It is a dreadnought of incredible size, and its power is extraordinary.
Sovereign's not like other ships. Where did it come from?
I cannot say. The Geth did not build it. Its technology is far more advanced than that of any known species. The longer you stay aboard, the more Saren's will seems correct. You sit at his feet and smile as his words pour into you.
뻥치는 거 아니야 이거?
I thought I was strong enough to resist. Instead, I became a
너무
willing tool, eager to
갑자기
serve.
바뀌었네.
He sent me here to find the location of the Mu relay. Its position was lost thousands of years ago.
How does something that big go missing?
4,000 years ago, a star nearby went supernova. The shockwave propelled the relay out of its system, but did not damage it. Its precise vector and speed are impossible to determine. As millennia passed, the nebula created by the nova enveloped the relay. It is difficult to find any cold object in interstellar space, particularly something swathed in hot dust and radiation.
Someone on Noveria found it?
2,000 years ago, the Rachni inhabited that region of our galaxy. They discovered the relay. The Rachni can share memories across generations. Queens inherit the knowledge of their mothers. I took the location of the relay from the Queen's mind. I was not gentle.
How did the Rachni find it?
They searched patiently. They are territorial creatures, driven to close any possible way into their systems.
Why does Saren need the new relay?
He believes it will lead him to the conduit. I would tell you more if I could, but Saren did not share his counsel with me. I was merely a servant to his cause.
You can still make it right. Give me the information.
I was not myself, but I should have been stronger. I transcribed the data to an OSD. Take it, please.
Knowing the relay's location isn't enough. We need to know where to go from there.
Saren wouldn't tell me his destination. But you must find out quickly. I transmitted the coordinates to him before you arrived. You have to stop me. I can't. His teeth are at my ear. Fingers on my spine. You should... you should... die.
아? 역시. 야. 여기 이러는 게 어딨어. 또 해야 돼?
This is not over. Saren is unstoppable.
The Rachni didn't cooperate.
I sealed.
How can he?
The key is sovereign. He sent me here to find the
다행히.
location. It is difficult
그래도
to
여기서부터
find any.
하네.
I took the location of the relay. They searched. He believes it will.
Knowing the relays.
You have to.
Hostile spotted.
오 마이 갓. 폭탄이 터지는데? 잠깐만.
I've lost shield. I've lost shield.
I cannot go on. You will have to stop him, Shepard.
First you turn on the Council, now on Saren. You're not loyal to anything, are you?
I suppose that is how history will know me. No light. They always said there would be a...
왜 저래? 죽은 거야? 어이씨 개빡세네 진짜. 방금 시체가 움직인 것 같은데. 내 동료들은 어디 갔어?
This one serves as our voice. We cannot sing. Not in these low spaces. Your musics are colorless.
Who am I speaking to here?
We are the mother. We sing for those left behind. The children you thought silenced. We are Rachni.
How are you speaking through her?
Our kind sing through touchings of thought. We pluck the strings, and the other understands. She is weak to urging. She has colors we have no names for. But she is ending. Her music is bittersweet.
뭐라는 거야?
It is beautiful.
그럼 노래를 한번
The
불러보던지.
children we birthed were stolen from us before they could learn to sing. They are lost to silence. End their suffering. They cannot be saved. They will only cause harm as they are.
I don't understand. Why are your children killing people?
These needlemen, they stole our eggs from us.
드디어
They
이해하겠군.
sought to turn our children into beasts of war, claws with no songs of their own. Our elders are comfortable with silence. Children know only fear if no one sings to them. Fear has shattered their minds.
Makes sense. A baby left alone in a closet until he's 16 won't be sane.
All right. I don't think they'll give me much choice anyway.
Before you deal with our children, we stand before you. What will you sing? Will you release us? Are we to fade away once more?
There are acid tanks rigged up on that thing. Set them off. Millions of my ancestors died to put these things down. Don't let them come back.
If you kill her, you consign an entire race to death. We should let the Citadel Council decide her fate.
Your companions hear the truth. You have the power to free us, or return our people to the silence of memory.
If I let you live, would you attack other races again?
No, I do not know what happened in the war. We only heard discordance, songs the color of oily shadows. We would seek a hidden place to teach our children harmony. If they understand, perhaps we would return.
Are you a survivor from the war? A clone?
We do not know. We were only an egg, hearing Mother cry in our dreams. A tone from space hushed one voice after another. It forced the singers to resonate with its own sour yellow note. Then we awoke in this place, the last echo of those who came out from the singing planet. The sky is silent.
죽이든지 말든지.
I won't destroy your entire race. You'll go free.
Are you stupid? Your people didn't fight these bastards, so maybe you don't get it.
I'd like to have the Rachni on our side in the future.
Do what you want. My people will clean up this mess later, just like we did for the Solarians.
You will give us the chance to compose anew? We will remember. We will sing of your forgiveness to our children.
Great. bugs are writing songs about you. Mark my words, you'll regret this.
뭘 누르긴 한 건가? 진짜 후회하진 않겠지? 오. 아, 이거 진짜 너무 빡세다. 자자. 뭘로 가야 돼? 일단 뭐 중간 보스는 처리한 거 아닐까? 어디지 여기? 여기 열렸네? 그냥 된 건가? 너 뭐야?
Are you here to secure the situation?
That's right. I'm a council specter. Who are you?
I am Yaroslav Tartakovsky, the operations director.
Oh.
I would stand and shake hand, but
얘가 이거 다 하는 애들잖아.
if we do not contain our mistake, they will drop bombs from the battle stations. You understand?
You let these things out?
I am only following the orders. Binary Helix found an egg. It was on a derelict ship, thousands of years drifting. This was Rachni's ship. Inside they find many eggs in cryogenic suspension.
1,000-year-old egg hatched?
Yes. Very tough to be so long frozen. That it survived the centuries. This is miraculous. Binary Helix planned to clone Rachni, mass produce them, create an army. But when they get here, they find this egg is not a common Rachni. It is a queen. After she lays eggs, they move her to Rift Station. They are thinking that without her, they can raise the babies to be obedient.
Hold on. Don't you need a male to get eggs?
Queens are born carrying the genetic code of their fathers. Eggs are carried away from the colony to hatch alone. Queens can lay eggs in hours and have a colony in days. This is how they spread so quickly.
Separating them from their mother didn't work.
This was exactly the wrong thing to do. I am thinking that without a queen, Rachni do not develop properly. Her mind is shaping theirs. These Rachni are uncontrollable.
Are you telling me I shouldn't kill these things?
Actually, I was to tell you the opposite. These Rachni are beyond saving. It is a sad thing, but they must be euthanized. I am thinking that the neutron purge must be set off.
I'm not familiar with the purge system.
It creates bursts of neutron radiation, kills everything within the station. Things beyond get genetic damage of varying degree.
How do we set off the purge?
Arming controls are nearby. All you do is insert the key. Then I will give Mira destruct.
Oh.
Engaging target. Clear.
저거 기습 공격하네.
Connecting. I have full access to the facility and am at your disposal.
Activate the neutron purge.
I'm sorry, but I can't do that without proper code authorization.
Code input 875-020-079. Code Omega. Local execution.
Verified. Code Omega execution in 120 seconds.
와. 뭐 해야 되는데? 어? 비켜야. 어? 개빡치네. 그래서 내가 죽였는데 저걸 굳이 발동시킬 필요가 있었을까? 저장. 거꾸로 왔네? 이게 맞나? 아닌데? 여기가 아니야. 이렇게 큰 거 그렇지. 저거 타고 돌아가야 되나? 떠나면 되는군. 뭐야?
What's our next move, Commander? Head for the Mu relay?
The Mu relay could link to dozens of systems. Unless we know exactly where Saren's going, we'd just be wasting our time.
The commander's right. We can't rush off blind. We need more to go on.
What about Liara Tassoni? The matriarch's daughter. Isn't she some kind of expert on the Protheans?
Yeah, right. Her mother was working for Saren. I bet she is too.
But Nezia helped us in the end. Maybe Liara will too. At the very least, we should head for the Artemis Tau cluster to find her.
Who put you in charge? Did the commander resign when I wasn't looking?
We're all on the same team here, Williams. She's just trying to help.
Sorry, Commander.
Crew, dismissed.
Novaria report is away, Commander. You want me to patch you through to the Council?
Patch him through, Joker.
Setting up the link now, Commander.
Is this report accurate, Commander? You found Rachni on Novaria?
And then release the Queen. Do you have any idea what you've done? How many generations until they overrun the galaxy?
This Queen is different. She understands why her kind had to be wiped out last time around.
I hope you're right, Shepard. Our children's children will pay the price if you're not.
We'll be waiting for your next report, Commander.
도움이 안 됐네.
Yes, Commander?
Speak freely,
I trust you, Commander. If you think they belong... They had the numbers, but their ships were no match for an Alliance frigate. It was a... I got my officer's commission. Yes, sir.
Boy, one will freeze your balls off. The other will sell them out from under you. With all due respect, Commander.
I have to go.
All right, see ya.
저장 한번 하자.
Anything you need, Commander? Is this an official evaluation, Commander? Or off the record?
Alenko, when it's just you and me, you can consider it off the record.
That's a generous attitude. Okay. I think there's something wrong with all this. This Saren is looking for a lost mass relay to who knows where, but we can't get backup from the Council? Sorry, Commander. There's writing on the wall here, but someone isn't reading it.
The Council doesn't want to believe anything's wrong. I'd call it human nature, but...
I hear you. It just seems like a group that's been around as long as the Council should see this coming. Sorry if I got too informal. Protocol wasn't a big focus back in Bot.
Tell me about it.
Biotic acclimation and temperance didn't last past the airlock. To the kids they hauled in, it was brain camp. Sorry, hauled in is unkind. We were encouraged to commit to an evaluation of our abilities so an understanding of biotics could be compiled. There are worse results of accidental exposure to Element Zero in the womb. Beats the brain tumors some kids grew up with.
Is there some question about how you were exposed?
My mother was downwind of a transport crash. It was before there were human biotics, a little after the discovery of the Martian ruins. It only gets iffy around 63 when Kinetics was running out of first-gen subjects. Until then, they'd relied on accidentals. A bunch of guys in suits show up at your door after school, and next thing you know, you're out on Jump Zero.
Jump Zero is Gagarin Station, right? What's it like?
Yeah, that's the official name. Biggest and farthest facility we had for decades. Right on the termination shock, the outer edge of the solar system. It's where they did all the Goose Chase FTL research before we caught on to using mass effect fields. It was a sterile research platform when I was there.
There were other kids in the same boat, right? At least you weren't alone out there.
That's true. We did have a little circle that'd get together every night before lights out. We didn't have much to do, though. It was a research platform then, and Kinetics kept Jump Zero off the extranet to prevent leaks.
Then you must have had plenty of time to get to know each other.
Yeah, we'd sit around and bull every night after dinner, play cards or network games. There was this girl named Rana, who had a little circle grow up around her. She was from Turkey. Her family was very rich. But she was smart and charming as hell. Beautiful, but not stuck up about it. I think you'd have liked her.
Sounds like she was special to you.
She was. Maybe she felt the same, but things never felt together. Training, you know.
You know of any intentional exposures for certain?
No one knows. Doesn't mean they didn't happen. As big as the exposures were, it was hard to track down accidentals. It was different then. No one knew the potential, so there wasn't a lot of regulation. Anything Kinetics did was gold. I'm not saying they intentionally detonated drives over our outposts, but in retrospect, they were damn quick on the scene. But that's my own baggage.
Jump Zero's a long way from home. What was it like?
The grand gateway to humanity looks a lot better in the vids. But that's my own baggage, Commander. No bearing on this.
Alenko, there's no regulation that says you can't be friends with your commander.
I appreciate that, Commander. I just don't want you to think that I'm a whiner. Besides, I've got my past squared away. Anything you need, Commander?
What's your opinion on the
Killing
last?
Saren's, what was Benezia anyway? Second in command? Advisor? Anyway, it should set him back a bit. I guess we'll be the ones to tell Dr. Tassoni. It's a hell of a thing to drop on her.
Any opinion on the Rachni?
Off the record? If we had the option, I'd as soon have left it to the Council. We weren't out here during the Rachni War. I'm not sure we have any business getting involved.
We'll talk another time, Lieutenant.
Commander?
항상 메디제를 얻을.
Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander. Yes, Commander? Is there something you need?
I should go.
Goodbye, Commander.
So, we've got Saren on the run.
It won't be long now. Saren's good, but I'm better.
Good. He's rotten. To the core. I could tell as soon as I met him.
Why didn't you tell me this sooner?
I would've if I thought it was important.
I'll decide what's important. Now tell me how you know Saren.
This was a while ago. A bunch of mercs were bragging about a job out near the edges of the Terminus systems. They said it paid well and the boss was never around to ride them. They said he was looking for more men, too. So I checked it out.
I didn't know Saren was openly recruiting mercs.
It wasn't that open, and he only showed his face once. We'd been raiding ships in the area for months when we took out this massive cargo freighter. Our biggest haul yet. I was on board checking bodies for valuables, looking for some extra credits. That's when I saw him.
많이 알고 있네. 그동안 말을 안 했어.
I don't know what he wanted. He was just moving through the ship, watching. A couple of the mercs called him by name, but he never spoke to them. Never spoke to anyone. I had a really bad feeling about him, so I got the hell out. Didn't even wait to get paid.
What kind of cargo was the freighter carrying? What was Saren after?
I don't know. All I saw on that ship was food and medical supplies. There were some basic weapons, but nothing big. If there was anything of value on that ship, I didn't see it. That's why I didn't mention it sooner.
Whose ship was it?
There was a Volus trading vessel. Big one. Lots of guards. But they were no match for us.
That's the only time you saw him?
Yeah. Didn't even know who he was. Still wouldn't if I hadn't joined up with you. But my instincts were right. Every other merc on that mission turned up dead within a week. Every damn one.
So long, Rex.
Shepard. Shepard.
Rex.
Commander, you have a minute to talk?
I keep an open door policy. If you have any concerns, lay them on me.
All right. I know things are different aboard the Normandy, but I'm concerned about the aliens, Vicarian and Rex. With all due respect, Commander, should they have full access to the ship?
They may not serve the Alliance, Chief, but they're allies. At least as far as Saren goes.
This is the most advanced ship in the Alliance Navy. I don't think we should give them free rein to poke around the vital systems. Engines, sensors, weapons.
That's enough, Chief. You always second-guess your superiors?
Sir! No, sir. I'm sorry, I was out of line.
놀리는 것
duties,
같아.
Commander. Commander?
What's your opinion on the last mission?
You mean the Rachni, right? They were dangerous, Commander. They proved that 2,000 years ago. I think it was a mistake to let them go. But that wasn't my call to make. It was yours. You know, when we pick up that Asari scientist, we'll have to tell her we killed her mom. That's gonna suck. Just saying, Commander.
Do you have a few minutes to talk one-on-one?
I'm sorry, Commander. I need to get my duties squared away. I wouldn't mind talking more later, though.
맨날
Dismissed, Chief.
Sir.
Commander, how are you?
Why did you want to be a CSEC officer in the first place?
That's a good question. There were several reasons, I guess.
Like what?
Probably the same as most officers. I wanted to fight injustice, wanted to help people. I guess my father had something to do with it too. He was CSEC, one of the best. I grew up hearing about his accomplishments or seeing his picture on the vids after a big arrest. He's taking my resignation pretty hard.
That's tough, but you'd think he'd be impressed you're going after Saren.
My father's a CSEC man to the bone. Do things right or don't do them at all, he says. He thinks I'm being too rash, too impatient. He's worried I'll become just like Saren. He actually talked me out of becoming a Spectre when I was younger, for the same reasons.
You were asked to be a Spectre?
Well, I was targeted as a possible Spectre candidate. Me and about 1,000 other Turian military recruits. I could have received special training, but my father didn't like it.
He despises the Spectres. He hates the idea of someone having unlimited power with no accountability. He wouldn't like you, Commander. No offense.
I suppose I can understand his concern.
You can, but Saren's not going to play by our rules, CSEC's rules. If you want to nail Saren, you need to send someone who isn't restricted by policies and procedures.
Don't get caught up in the details, Garrus. We'll find him and then we'll stop him. That's all you need to know.
Good point. Thanks, Commander.
Good point.
Looking for supplies?
Let's see what
you bet, Commander.
이제 살 수 있네? 딱히?
Oh, hello, Shepard.
I should go.
See you later. Hey, Shepard. You
Ah.
need something? See you later.
잘못 눌러서 대화를 못했잖아. 나 뭐지? 들어갈 순 없네. 모라나는 얼음 행성이다. 달보다 작다. 너무 길다. 메트리아크 논문 복구 완료. 스캔을 하던 중 당신은 작은 상자를 하나 발견했습니다. 당신은 그것을 함선을 가져와 해제하여 메트리아크 딜리나가의 논문 일부를 얻게 됐습니다. 뭔 소리야? 드디어 이 얼음 행성을 떠나는 거야. 얀트론 두터운 탄화수소의 대기에 의해 완전히 그 실체가 파악된 적이 없었습니다. 지표는 매우 뜨겁고 액체 상태에서 탄화수소로 뒤집혀 있습니다. 탄화수소의 바다 안쪽 깊은 곳은 원시적인 유기체 흔적이 남겨 있습니다. 메달을 되찾지만 얀톨 궤도를 돌고 있던 고대 인공위성이 감지되었습니다. 탈리는 위성에 올라가 그것을 분해해서 리그 오브 원 메달을 발견했습니다. 뭐지? 경고 1등급 수준의 냉기 위험 자원은 이산화탄소와 에탄으로 이루어진 약간의 대기로 둘러싸여 있습니다. 표면은 경일빙되어 있고 주로 구리와 코발트 매장층이 존재합니다. 일정한 주기로 얼음 폭풍이 행성 표면을 휩쓸기도 합니다. 아, 마이너스 131도. 퓨준 수소가스 행성인 세살곤의 대기에는 메탈 성분이 다량으로 함유되어 있어 청색으로 관측됩니다. 와, 이런 개념을 다 만들어놨을까? 자전속도 막 하루가 36.7시간이네. 부럽다. 트넬린은 생기 없는 바위와 제논과 크립톤이 섞인 대기로 이루어져 있습니다. 지표면에 있는 마그네슘과 철규. 중요한 내용은 없어. 가스 매장층이 발견됨. 궤도의 검사에서 엄청난 양의 헬륨 -3이 감지되었습니다. -3이 아니라 헬륨 3인가? 스타들만 멀리 동떨어져 있네. 티르 지구와 꽤나 비슷하다. 테라노바 2150년 얼레안스 탐사 1등급 식민지와 후보였다. 이 행성은 태양계 밖에서 두 번째로 식민지가 되었으며 카론 베스릴레 밖으로 첫 번째였다. 현재는 얼레안스 식민지 간에 높은 인구를 보유하고 있다. 적도의 독특한 기후의 사막이 존재하긴 하지만 양극에 가까운 지역은 온화하다. 개발 속도는 2170년대 대규모의 플래티넘이 발견될 때까지 평범한 수준이었다. 민간 차량에 쓰이는 수소연료 전지를 깨끗이 연소시킨 데 쓰이는 이 귀한 금속은 얼레안스에서 플래티넘 러시를 일으켰으며 골드러시 아니라 플래티넘 러시 많은 이주와 투자를 이끌어냈다. 지난 20년간 테라노바 인구는 30%가 증가했으며 증가세는 당분간 감소하지 않을 것으로 보인다. 보르 X57은 본래 가스형의 성인 보르의 랭레인지 지점에 위치한 금속 뭐라는 거야? 최근 X57 기술팀과 통신 두절됐습니다. 핵융합 터치는 폭주하게 되었고 소행 상태가 너무 향해 무슨 속도 날아가고 싶다. 여기에 착륙할 수 있네. 뭐야?
Status. Sensors reveal 3 fusion torches propelling asteroid X-57. At its current rate of acceleration, the asteroid will collide with Terra Nova in approximately 4 hours.
뭘?
Analysis. Torches must be disabled to cease the acceleration.
Hello. I heard your transmission. You hear me? Haven't found me yet, but I can't talk long. Shut down the fusion torches. I'm going to die. God, I hope you're hearing this.
뭐 해야 되는 건데? 와.
Headed in the right direction. I don't know who you are, but I'm damn. Go.
뭐야 갑자기 공격해 왜? 운석 아니었어 이거? 전송타워. 이게 뭐네? 뭐야 얘네들? 뭐라는 거야?
Release
진짜. 클리어.
All targets down.
뭐야? 쓸데없는 공간.
I'm reading that the torch is offline. Was that you? Can you hear me?
Who are you? What's going on?
My name's Kate Bowman. I'm an engineer. I was part of the team assigned to bring this asteroid to Terra Nova. We were attacked yesterday by Batarian extremists. I've been hiding since they arrived. I think they know the torch went out.
Why are they doing this?
I don't know. But if this asteroid isn't slowed, millions of people on Terra Nova are going to die. If I find out anything, I've gotta go. Good luck.
결속?
Hey.
Oh God. I didn't mean to... Are you hurt?
You can't go firing your weapon at everything that moves. What the hell's wrong with you?
Sorry. I thought you were one of them.
Here's a tip. 2 eyes, human. 4 eyes, Batarian.
Yeah, okay. I'll remember that.
I know you're scared, but I'm here to help. Commander Shepard, with the Alliance.
Simon Atwell. I'm the chief engineer on
그래
this
그렇게
run.
막 쓰면 안 되지 임마.
Listen, we don't have much time. The Batarians fired up the fusion torches. You've got to shut them down before we hit Terra Nova. There are 4 million people down there, Shepard. My family, they live in Aronis. My kids and grandkids. Nice communities, good schools.
I don't have time to do the math in my head. What happens if we don't stop this rock?
X-57 is 22 kilometers long, twice the size of the asteroid that wiped out the Earth's dinosaurs. It would be like millions of fusion bombs striking at once. Millions. The heat of the blast. 1,000 kilometers away, clothes will ignite. There'll be global wildfires. Air shock will flatten everything for hundreds of kilometers. Terra Nova will die, Shepard.
한마디로 멸망한다 이거지.
The planet. There'll be a climate shift, mass extinctions. The ecosystem won't recover for thousands of years. Millions, maybe.
Is there any chance it'll land in the oceans?
That would be even worse. Tsunamis would sweep inland at hundreds of kilometers per hour. Millions of tons of water would be vaporized at the point of impact. Global cloud coverage. The plants could all die, and if they go, the whole ecosystem rolls over. I'd have to run the numbers, but take my word for it. It'd be bad.
This doesn't make any sense. Batarians run criminal gangs. Unethical, but profitable. They don't destroy worlds. What does this gain them?
I've heard all the stories. Slave rings ranching people like animals. Pirate bands burning colonies to the ground.
쓰레기들이구만.
The Citadel conventions forbid asteroid drops. I never thought the Batarians would go this far.
Most Batarians aren't genocidal madmen, but these ones are terrorists.
Yeah, I know. It's just... this isn't how I expected the world to be when I rolled out of bed this morning.
You were on the ground when this happened. How many Batarians have you seen? And where?
They landed at the main facility. It's locked down now. They've changed the passcodes. No idea what's going on inside. I did see groups head out to each of the torch stations. Couldn't say how many, though. Enough to give you a fight.
Any idea who's behind this? Who's leading them? That might provide a clue.
I heard a couple of them talking. They mentioned a Balak. It sounded like he's the one in charge. They didn't seem convinced this was a good idea, but they were scared of the guy. Scared enough to do what he wanted.
Batarians everywhere, and I need to shut down all 3 torches. Anything else I should know?
One of the torches is surrounded by live blasting caps. We were set up to excavate when we arrived at Terra Nova. I rigged them with proximity detectors. That tank of yours will set them off, so you'll have to go in on foot. Even then, they'll explode if you get too close. Just go slow and easy. You should be fine.
You set them up. Can you disable them?
Not from here. No. There are manual controls by the entrance to the torch facility inside the blast zone. You can disarm the caps there. One last thing. I had a crew working off-site when the attack hit. I'm worried about them. These Batarians are ruthless. I saw them smash the faceplates of guys working vacuum. And those Varen, I don't think they always wait for a corpse before feeding.
Any idea where I can find them?
They were running checks on our perimeter equipment. Easiest thing would be to tap into the transmission tower out on the surface. The equipment stations will show up on your sensors.
I'll look for them, but the torches have to be my priority.
Yeah, you're right. Saving Terra Nova is more important than my team. There were a bunch of engineers over at the main facility, but they're probably all dead. That or being held hostage by the Batarians.
A woman named Kate Bowman contacted me. The Batarians haven't found her yet.
Katie's alive. She's one of my best engineers. She signed on with her brother, Aaron, I think his name is. He's part of the security detail. I hope they're okay.
Give me a worst-case scenario. We can't stop the asteroid. Could the colony be evacuated?
Shepard, it took 30 years for the population to grow that large. I'm sure they're moving people to remote areas, but they'd never be able to get more than a few thousand off-world. We just don't have enough ships. No one does. Well, maybe the Quarians, but I don't see them suddenly showing up and offering us a ride.
Why were you moving this thing in the first place?
Well, the idea was to drag it into Terra Nova's orbit, mine it out, and in the end you'd have a basic structure for an orbital station. It's a lot cheaper than getting everything up into orbit from the planet's surface. The minerals we extract almost cover the costs.
What can you tell me about Kate?
Smart as a whip and bold as they come. I hope she keeps hidden. If they find her... Oh, Katie, don't do anything stupid.
Time's running short. I better get moving.
I think I'll make myself scarce in case any Batarians come back. Good luck, Shepard.